welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sana, Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto, where being perfect is overrated and being imperfect is appreciated. If this is the first time you are seeing my face, I hope the content that you see here inspires and motivates you to like and subscribe. I would love to have you along for my journey. And if you are new here, definitely go ahead and drop me a comment. I would love to follow along on your journey as well. So I am going to show you guys a grocery haul that we did at Costco as well as Winn Dixie. If any of you are familiar with Costco shopping, you definitely need to go in with a substantial budget, because leaving Costco with simply purchasing just a few items, it is almost impossible. And especially if you have been like us, we have a Costco membership. Our Costco is about 35-minute drive south of us. So it's definitely 35 minutes getting there and coming back, which is never easy when you do have to take a little bit of a drive. But then again, it has been kind of impossible to go to Costco because we have simply just been on a one income budget until I just recently started employment, July 24th. So with both myself as well as hubby getting paid, we definitely wanted to go and check out Costco. We have not been in a little bit over 10 months. So we basically renewed our membership September of last year and only really had the opportunity to go about 1 or 2 times since we newly renewed our membership at that time. So we have been really excited to be able to go, especially to check out their meat section, because Costco, they definitely have really good quality meats. And for my family that's keto, they do have a lot of whole food keto items. I'm not talking about any of the boxed items per se, but as far as when it comes to the whole foods, they have a lot of really good options, especially options that are desirable when it comes to having kids on keto. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into our grocery haul from Costco as well as Winn Dixie. All right, my friends, we are going to get straight into the grocery haul, and definitely show me some grace, because this is literally my first time presenting a really big haul like this. So I definitely have to be able to navigate a little bit when it comes to the receipts and showing you all of the products that we have simply purchased. But this is both Costco as well as just some items, a few items that we had gotten from Winn Dixie. And as you can see, some of the items I've already simply unboxed them and washed them, because we did go yesterday and everything for the most part was put away. But I simply kind of just pulled everything out, that way I can still show you all what we were able to get. So the first item on our receipt is, we are really excited because this is the first time we are purchasing this at Costco, but this is the beef ribeye, the whole boneless slab. So I'm sure a lot of you, if you follow any of the Facebook groups when it comes to keto, ketovore, carnivore, you will see people purchase these beef ribeye, the whole entire slab, because it works out to be a better savings to be able to cut your own ribeye steak. So as you can see there, it's showing that this is a unit price of 12.39 cents a pound. And when it came to the ribeyes that they actually had put out that are already pre-sliced and ready with that convenience, they had them priced at 16.99 cents a pound at our local store. So this is definitely going to be a substantial savings for us, and I am definitely here for it. So for this entire 15.20 pound slab, we paid $188.33. I would definitely be curious how much per pound you have this local in your area if you purchase it, but we do have plans to cut this up today. So I'm going to let you guys know in a future video what kind of price ratio did we end up saving as far as how many steaks we were able to get out of this slab here. So the next item I'm going to show you all, this is something that my kids drink. So it is the whole milk A2 protein organic whole milk. So they enjoy this. Yes, do people say, humans or adult humans or children at a certain age, they should not be drinking cow's milk? That is okay. For my kids, they still incorporate a little bit. They have it maybe possibly 2 to 3 times per week. So it's not anything substantial for them. They definitely enjoy it. And this is simply just certified organic grade A milk. It does show the vitamin D3, but this is just simply just the A2 component of the milk. And if anyone is, wondering about the macros, that is what is here, but there is no added sugar is the important thing. So definitely read your labels, because total sugar is what we are having natural, and includes zero means they have not added any sugars. It does not have any natural flavoring. So you do not have anything hidden when it comes to those total sugars. It is simply what is natural in the milk on its own. The next item we purchased, this is the first time we are purchasing this. We definitely needed some hand soap. So I am curious of how these are going to smell, but we had seen this Hudson Home hand soap collection. It is very, very heavy because they are glass. So I was not expecting that. When I grabbed it off of the shelf, I actually gave myself a little bit of a cut from the plastic on the side because it was super heavy and I did not expect it. But it comes in the scents lavender coconut, coconut vanilla, orange blossom, and it has just simply the lemon. And each one has a little bit of a blend of essential oil from each of those scents. So that's what I was kind of interested in, because it is the essential oils when it comes to each of those scents. So we were really curious about it. So when it came to the soap, it actually set us back $12.99. And I forgot to mention, so this is where you all have to show me some grace. The milk came as a 3-pack and it was $13.79. So definitely not bad for that. The next item we had gotten, because we are going to attempt, I know we did a little bit last week and it kind of helped us out being a household now of 2 working adults. So we purchased these eco foil. They are simply just the half sheet pans that just kind of allow you to be able to meal prep. I do have some plastic lids from some aluminum foil pans that I purchased from Walmart. So those are going to be able to reuse and upcycle perfectly to be used for these pans. So I did not mind these Costco ones not having lids to them, because I can definitely reuse those lids, or I can definitely just put some aluminum foil over this. So this, as far as these pans, for a 30 count of them, it costs a $10.49, which is definitely a great, amazing deal, because a 2-pack at Walmart that came with the lids set me back close to almost $4. So I'm really happy with that. The next item that I'm going to show you all are these Oikos 000 yogurts. This is something that my kids would have incorporated in their keto brunch. It does come with the vanilla flavor. It does come with a strawberry. And then the third flavor is a mixed berry. So when you purchase these, you are going to have them boxed with those 3 variety flavors. It does come total 6 count each for each of those flavors, for a total of an 18 count. The overall total for the yogurt for the 18 count is $13.39. So it is not horrible in terms of when it comes to ingredients for children. And as far as when it comes to the protein, as you can see there, it's definitely up with the protein at being 15 grams of protein, and it is simply just 0 grams of added sugar. And as you can see there, they are presenting it as 0 artificial sweeteners. So it's definitely a good option when it comes to our kids. The next item is something new we are going to try. We have not tried them before. I'm not going to be trying them because, as you all know, I am still doing carnivore, but this would be something for my keto husband as well as our keto kids. So this is just the miracle noodle. It is organic and it is cut in the spaghetti style. So for these noodles, it set us back $12.79. And let's go ahead and take a look here. So as you can all see, it does say that it has 6 pouches included in here. And I like to simply look at the nutrition label, because when we try to track our carbs, especially when it comes to myself as well as my husband, with us being adults, we like to focus on the total carbs. So for a 3-ounce pack, this would be 3 total carbs. As far as that serving size, as you all can see, it shows about 2 servings per container. So you're going to have to make sure that you are doing your total carb correctly according to the serving size. So this would be, if you ate the whole pouch, it would be a total of 6 grams of total carbs. If you are somebody that simply follows the net carb way of eating, this simply would just be where you're subtracting that 2 dietary fiber, giving you 1 net carb total. And if you're eating the whole pouch, it would be a 2 net carb total. But when it comes to these noodles, as you can see, the ingredients we have here is water, organic konjac flour, and citric acid is all they are putting in it. And they have basically these cooking instructions of simply how you can cook and prepare them. So I've heard good things about these. I've seen them on some other YouTube channel videos. So I'm curious to try these out for my husband and kids to see if it is simply a good alternative. I can definitely see doing some meatballs as well as an Alfredo sauce for them and have them really enjoy this. So I will definitely report back what they think of them when they give them a try. The next item that we have here is just the 18 count of the ground beef patties. This is simply just your pre-made, pre-packaged burger patties. They are 1/3 pound each. And this package gives you a total of 6 pounds to the package. So when it came to the pricing of the beef patties, it was $26.99. They did have available grass-fed. It was a little bit more pricier. I want to say it was about $30, so it was $29.99. And you know, with it being only $3 more, a lot of people wouldn't have seen that as a big deal because, you know, they definitely want to be able to get the grass fed. It does not bother me. It does not faze me. I rather save that $3 if I can, because every little bit to me, it definitely adds up. So I definitely wanted to have a little bit of savings, and we are okay with just the regular and the average, because as you all know, I am not about being perfect. I am all about just being myself, being normal. We are not going to worry about when it comes to just the ground beef patties, because there's nothing else in this. It is simply just beef. So we are definitely here for it. The next item we got was a non-food item. So this was simply just Cascade, just the power pack, the little action pack pods that we get. We like to try to do our dishwashing with our dishwasher. We try to stay away from paper plates. We have kind of been on that kick with not using any paper plates since about the end of January. So almost 7 months now. We've been doing really, really well. Just kind of reducing how much we're using when it comes to any waste when it comes to paper products. You know, everybody will have a different opinion with this. So you do what is best for your household. I am not knocking anybody, but for us, we just wanted to make sure that we are just reducing the amount of paper that we were wasting. So this was a 90 pack that we had purchased. They did have it on a markdown, so we were able to save $4.80 off of the total of $18.49. So it took it down to $13.69. So we were definitely happy about that. The next item that we had gotten was this liquid fabric softener. It is the Downy April Fresh. And as you can see there, you see the sizing on it. So when it comes to the Downy, it was also on a markdown. So off of the total of $13.99, we were able to save $3. So it brought it down to an even simply just $10.99. So I was definitely happy about that because it is definitely cheaper at this sale price than if I was to get it at any other store such as Walmart. So I was definitely happy when it came to that. The next item was something that my husband had seen, and he does work in construction. He does land as well as marine construction. So he wanted to check out when it came to anything new they had in terms of electrolytes. You know, it's definitely important for him to be able to get his electrolytes in with the line of work that he does. So we had noticed that Liquid IV, they do have this sugar-free line right now. He's going to try out this lemon lime flavor to see how it just tastes. So I will report back to kind of give you an idea of what he thinks. This comes as a 24 pack, and as you can see, they are the on the go packet style. So if you do need to take these on the go, if you need to kind of put them in like a lunch bag or in your purse and kind of have them available whenever you are able to have your drink available, when you feel like you are lacking your electrolytes, this will definitely be convenient with it being those little single packets. And this was $28.99. This was definitely a little bit pricey at $28.99, but then again, it is something fairly new to Costco when it came to this sugar-free line with this brand Liquid IV. So there is no promotional, unfortunately, at this point. Hopefully in the future, if they do really well at Costco, maybe, possibly, we'll start to see some markdowns on this. But at $20.99, it is not horrible for it being a 24 on-the-go packet. It definitely kind of makes it feasible and kind of in line with a lot of the other on-the-go electrolyte options that are out there and available for this way of eating. The next item that we got is definitely really popular in the ketovore, carnivore world. For us, it is new. So we've never tried these before, but we have heard so many great reviews on it. But this is the Titan. I've heard so many different people say it every which way. Which way do you pronounce it? I would be curious about that. But this is your clean ingredient style of a beef Polish sausage. So I am here for it because the kids as well as myself, we are not able to eat piggy. So we are definitely appreciative of a Polish sausage that is simply just beef only. As you can see, there is no sugar added. So when it comes to this brand, they definitely pride themselves on being made with 100% grass-fed beef, because as you can see, that font print is super, super large. So they definitely want to make people know where their initiative is when it comes to clean ingredients. Because as you can see here, we are just talking about grass-fed beef, water, less than 2% of the following: sea salt, vinegar, spices including paprika, cultured celery powder, garlic powder, and cherry powder. When it comes to anyone that is really strict on the ingredients on carnivore, if you are someone that likes to follow the strict way of carnivore, this might not be for you. If you are someone that you like to have a little flavor and seasoning, you will definitely be here for this, because definitely for these nutritional factors, it is definitely really clean. You know, that nutrition information is definitely showing evidence of this being a clean product, and you see all that other information there as far as them continuing on with the no sugar added, no nitrates or nitrites added, simple ingredients, 12 grams of protein per link. So this really looks like a really great option. So we are really excited and curious to try it. I will definitely let you all know I know from what I've seen on previous videos, a lot of people mentioned these go on markdown a lot. So I'm going to try to see if I could catch a future sale so we can stock up a little bit. But this worked out to be $17.49 for not catching it on a sale or a markdown. So for being 36 ounces, you know, is it horrible when it comes to, you know, how many you're getting for the package? You know, yes and no. You are definitely going to be paying for the clean ingredient side of things. So I am not mad at it. You know, it's definitely feasible when it comes to figuring that there are 12 sausages to this package. So it is not horrible because this is one of the best choices that you can get. And I also appreciate that they have it showing here that it is certified to be humane. So that was really nice to see as well, because they are trying to be sustainable when it comes to the handling of their products as well as the treatment of their animals. So the next item that we have purchased was, we were really curious about this Cabot. We have not purchased this particular kind from Cabot, but we have purchased one of their cheddar blocks before, and we really enjoyed the flavor that they have for their cheeses. So this is their classic Vermont 3-year aged cheddar. So we're gonna see how this tastes, but as you can see there, the ingredients are simply your pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt, and enzymes. So it is on the cleaner side when it comes to your cheeses. They do sell this particular cheese. There are some cheeses, so you might have to be careful at Costco, because some of the prices that you're seeing is priced per pound. So you would have to look for that information, that the price you're seeing is per pound. So on this particular cheese, we would have seen a pricing of $6.49 on the shelf, but you had seen that /pound description on it. So we are looking at 2.10 pounds for a total of $13.63. So if you are shopping on a budget, definitely make sure what you are looking at is not the overall total for that product, and it is not a per pound situation, because it can set you a little bit over what your budget might be. Because for this, we paid a total of $13.63. The next item I'm going to show you all is something my kids as well as my husband enjoys, because with him, with work, he can definitely take these on the go. So this is simply the Good Foods brand. It is 16 single individual cups of organic avocado mash. As you can see, they have with sea salt and black pepper. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ingredients and see how well they did presenting that information on the front. So as you can see, they have that it's organic Hass avocados, organic lemon juice, sea salt, and organic black pepper. So with not mentioning basically the lemon juice, they did really good as far as presenting their front label with consistency and kind of good marketing, because still yet it is really good ingredients. So you can see the nutritional information there if you are interested in it. But the kids as well as hubby, they like having this, and it also allows you to have really good portion control, because even though avocado can be a good fat, you know, those carbs can definitely add up if you allow them to. So it is nice to have these single cups to kind of keep you on track when it comes to the amount of carbs you are incorporating, and allows you to keep under a total carb count. So I like that convenience of it. So when it came to the avocado mash, it was $13.59. So this has definitely substantially gone up in price and has stayed up in price. And I really think it's because of the popularity of this item when it comes to the keto world. But because they enjoy it so much, and this is the brand that we always purchase no matter where we get it from. So to be able to buy the big packet again at Costco, we were definitely excited and we are here for it. So we're going to get into some of the items that I already simply prepped and put away. So when it comes to our produce, I like to be able to just wash it and have it ready and available for the kids to be able to grab, especially with me now being at work. They're able to kind of grab on their own and help themselves. So the first item that we have here that I'm going to show you all is some raspberries. It came as a 12-ounce packet, so it was $6.29. Could it be a little bit cheaper elsewhere? Possibly, but I was already there, so I did not mind grabbing it up. The next item we got was blackberries. They really enjoy blackberries on their ketogenic journey. It did come as 12-ounce little plastic packets, and for each 12 ounce, they did have it on sale for $1.99, and that is a really good price in comparison to where I've seen 12-ounce packets of blackberries anywhere else. And the sizing on these are amazing. So Costco definitely has a really good source when it comes to who they are getting their blackberries from. But overall, we had gotten 4 packets, which was a total of 48 ounces. So it set us back $7.96 for these blackberries. The next item we had gotten were these mini cubes. So they are simply your mini cucumbers. It was a 1.5 pound plastic baggie, and it set us back $5.99. Our 6-year-old, he absolutely loves cucumbers, so he will simply just start munching on this, and he will sprinkle some salt on it all on his own. He absolutely loves these little cucumbers, so I am definitely here for it if that's what he wants to love and enjoy on the side of some of his meat. He absolutely loves them. So that is simply what it set us back, was simply that, just that $5.99. And they were also organic as well. So at that price, it was not bad at all. The next item, if you watch my future upload of what I eat, I had already started munching on some of these. I had one of these Chomps grass-fed and grass-fed finished beef sticks. This comes as a 12 count. I had one, and then the family, they enjoy these as well. So as a household, this is definitely a good convenient option for us. It came as a 12 count. It is 0 sugar. Let's go ahead and take a look at the label here. That way you all can see the information on these and the transparency. So this is, as it shows on the front, grass-fed and finished beef, water, sea salt. You have your lactic acid, celery powder, which is simply containing your celery powder, sea salt, black pepper, red pepper, garlic powder, coriander. And they show the casing is beef collagen casing is what they are using. You can see the nutritional information on there. So I am definitely here for it when it comes to just being simply a beef stick. We really enjoy these only because with me and the kids being allergic to piggy, we have to really be careful when it comes to the casing that some other beef sticks are enclosed in, because a lot of times it can be actual pig. So I am definitely here for Chomps being so transparent on the ingredients that they use. That way we don't have any reactions or any hindrances. So these are really enjoyable if you've never tried them before, because of those additional seasonings such as the black pepper and the red pepper. It does have a little bit of a spicy kick to it, so just a warning for anyone that is trying to stay clear of anything spicy. They do have a little bit of a kick, and for me, with my background of being Indian as well, and for me to taste a little bit of a kick, you may want to be a little bit cautious when it comes to these meat sticks. They might not be for you. So just kind of a little bit of a disclaimer on that. The next item I'm going to show you all is simply just these dryer sheets. We were in need of some dryer sheets. So these are just simply the Febreze 5-pack. It was at $8.99. That was a really good deal because for a 5-pack, it was a really big savings. And when it comes to these dryer sheets, they are really expensive when it comes to purchasing them anywhere else. So I was definitely here for it when it came to being able to take advantage of such a good deal at being just $8.99, and it is simply just the bounce, but it does have a little bit of incorporation of the Febreze scent. The next item that I'm going to show you all is going to be, I'm trying to see which item this is. Oh, the sponges. So it just simply just says heavy duty on the receipt. So I was trying to figure what item that was. So it would have been helpful if it had the brand Scotch-Brite, but this is your Scotch-Brite heavy duty sponges. It comes as a 24 pack. We like to kind of have a little bit of consistency when it comes to changing out our sponge that we use, because the kids as well as hubby, they are tea drinkers, so we like to have some sponges on hand because they're tea tumblers. They are hand wash only. We can't put them in the dishwasher, so it's nice to be able to kind of change out those sponges every once in a while. That was also on markdown. So regular price, it was $14.99. It did have a $4 markdown, making it $10.99. And we are almost at the end here, my friends. So the next item, we already took it out of the box, but this was on markdown for the Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. And they do have both the salted as well as the unsalted at my Costco. So yours might have both, or yours might just have just one or the other. But this was a really good savings because the Kerrygold, normally it's $12.49 regular price. They had a markdown for $3.50, making this a total of $8.99. So we simply just picked up one box that came with just 4 of the bars of 8 ounce. So that is simply what we went in with. We use butter quite frequently, but when it comes to the one box, it will definitely last us, because when it comes to the hubby and kids with butter incorporation, we really only use it for doing their eggs. But for me, I definitely like adding it to my meats to get that good buttery fat in. So this will definitely last us. And when it comes to the next item, it is something that I'm going to try out myself, but it's mainly for our kids to kind of have a really quick, easy keto brunch that I could fix for them when I get my 30-minute break from lunch with work. But this is simply just an Amy Lou chicken sausage links. This was also a markdown, so it was the perfect time to be able to try it out. Regular price is $13.99. It was on a $4 markdown, making it $9.99. And let me go ahead and show you all the transparency when it comes to the ingredients that we're looking at. So they also pride themselves on the front, putting it pork free, no nitrates, no nitrites added. And if you can see here, it is showing approximately 54 breakfast links, making this a 2.5 pound package. And they are fully cooked as well. So you simply just have to kind of nuke them a little bit, whether you're going to do that in your air fryer or a nonstick skillet. It makes it a really quick option because they are already fully cooked. So it's a matter of just heating them up if you want to have them hot and warm. But let's go ahead and get into that transparency of the ingredients, just being chicken raised without antibiotics, contains 2% or less of the spices, sea salt, water, parsley, extract of rosemary, and vinegar. So I was definitely happy about that minimal ingredient listing. And as you can see here, it is also 0 added sugar included. And it is 1 total carb per every 3 links. So even if you're doing carnivore at that total carbs, this is really, really good when it comes to you incorporating any sort of meat links. And you can get your additional fat and your protein in elsewhere when it comes to your meats and your eggs. So this could definitely be a good option if you are someone that basically doesn't want to go in with a very large just portion of just beef only. You can also have some of these links to kind of just jazz up your carnivore meal. So I figured this was a really good option. The next item we had gotten was Daisy sour cream. As you all know, I absolutely love Kelowna. If you have not checked out that video I did of my review on the Kelowna Farm brand. Definitely go ahead and check it out. But at my local Sprouts, their sour cream is really popular when it comes to their sour cream as well as their whole milk. I would have loved to purchase their sour cream at Sprouts, but I have not been able to get my hands on it. And Sprouts, they've tried to kind of keep my number to let me know when they get it in stock, but before they can kind of get to me and my notification of calling me, people already purchased it out as soon as they put it out on the shelf. So I simply just settle right now for this Daisy brand sour cream. And let's go ahead and get into the transparency when it comes to the ingredients. So this is the nutritional information here. So it is not horrible if you are simply just kind of keeping track. But as you can see there, it simply just shows cultured cream. So this is not horrible by any means. So whenever I can pick this up, I will go with the Daisy brand, because some of the other creams, they definitely have other wonky ingredients other than just your cream. So that set us back $5.29. So our overall total for Costco, it ran us $473.19, and that is also including the tax. I'm going to get really quickly into the 3 items that we purchased at Winn Dixie. So we had noticed Winn Dixie had a sale on oxtail. We absolutely love oxtail. If you have not tried oxtail before and you are on a keto or carnivore journey, definitely give it a try. Do not be fearful of trying this cut of meat. But they had a sale that was $6.99 per pound. So we were able to get all of this oxtail. So as you can see here, this one is 2.900 pounds. This one on this end is 2.710 pounds. And then this final packet that we have here is 2.930 pounds. So all in all, for all of this, we had a savings of $43 with the sale that they had going at $6.99 a pound, because their original price is $11.99 on these. So a total savings of $43, making it overall total of $60.11 is what we spent on them after the sale of simply just being $6.99 a pound. So I hope you all enjoyed this grocery haul. I had a lot of fun being able to record it for you all, and now the fun of putting it all back again. But if you'd like to see more content like this when it comes to our grocery hauls, especially doing a Costco run, definitely drop me a comment of encouragement and let me know if this was helpful to you. But I will catch you on the next one, my friends. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Take care, friends.